between the teams. Both teams set about preparing intensely from the start of the year, and they met in the league final when Kerry scored a narrow victory. We did have a change in Connacht that year. Roscommon came out and won the championship. The same was true up north. Armagh were the new Ulster champions. Ní raibh mór an dúige círí a gúige mún agus dairig le blad clia craibh line a bhuachtant. Mar sin the bhí súil agus clús na tíre illig fáirce chrócaig on that August day when the teams met in the semi-final with a place in the All-Ireland final at stake. Mar buganá the bhí Micheál O'Hare in a mask le tráchttar dhéanamh an gluthe últach sin.
All-Ireland football semi-final, Croke Park, 1977. Referee Seamus Murray checking the players. He's ready, and the game is on. And Kerry's John Egan, the first to break away. Into Paddy Lynch. Kevin Moran holding him up, and holding him up it is. The free for Kerry on the 50-yard line. Mikey Sheehy to take it. Oh, a short one, and intended pass out there to Jack O'Shea, very quickly intercepted there by David Hickey. This is Anthony O'Toole. Gerald Keefe, nipping there, quickly taken by Bobby Doyle into Jimmy Keaveney. A shot and it's wide. Oh, Jimmy, oh, Jimmy, oh, Jimmy. Well, Kerry had a chance of a point. They didn't take the free straight over the bar. They tried a fiddling arrangement. Then Dublin broke away, and Jimmy looked as if he must score, but Jimmy didn't. O'Mahony. Ogie Moran for Kerry. Kevin Moran not quite holding on to it. That's Sean Doherty. Referee waving him on. Bobby Doyle fisting the ball out to this side, but it's going to go over the line. Pat Spillane tried very, very hard, but just couldn't make it. And this is the Dublin ball. It certainly looked to me, maybe it was the Kerry man's fist that got to it, but Brian Mullins takes it up along the right wing. Jimmy Keaveney penalised for holding. Jimmy Keaveney penalised for holding John O'Keefe. Free out for Kerry, just outside the 14-yard line. That's Ger O'Keefe, the captain, placing it. It's Ger's left big toe was the one that he broke. Ogie Moran. That's an O'Toole after him. Still Ogie Moran in possession. Paddy Lynch with Brian Mullins trying to get after him, but Brian going the wrong way. This is Ger Power for Kerry. Tommy Drum trying to stop him, but can't. That's Paddy Lynch. Brian Mullins after him. Mikey Sheehy. First score of the game, a point. A short passing movement there by Kerry, winding up with Mikey Sheehy sending that one over the bar after just over 3 minutes of play, making a Kerry 1 point, Dublin no score. Mikey, who can nip in so effectively and so often. And certainly the Dublin half-back line will have to get closer to the work than the way that attack went right through there. David Hickey. And gone out now towards Jimmy Geenahan. That's Jimmy Geenahan in possession for Kerry. Brian Mullins now. A short pass that's intended and eventually does go to Tony Hanaho. Tommy Drum. John McCarthy going up, but not going up as well as the Kerry man, and Ger O'Keefe leading the ball and fouled as he does so, and the free out, John O'Keefe to take it. We understand that there's a technical problem in London at the moment about the pictures, but it's being worked on. Paddy O'Shea, a lovely ball way up the field, and this is Sean Walsh with the ball now. He's going up the field with Pat O'Neill after him. He takes his shot, then he sends it wide. Score remains 1 point for Kerry, no score for Dublin. Sean Walsh breaking away there as he did so effectively in the Munster final against Cork, getting a chance but not taking full advantage of it. Now Paddy Cullen looking for the ball to place it for the kick out. Out towards Pat O'Neill. Back in possession. Joe Power timing the ball very well. Mikey Sheehy and Gail Driscoll. Sheehy in possession. Up to now, Kerry racing away from Dublin. Robbie Kelleher. Tommy Drum. And Kerry men everywhere. This one's Ogie Moran. This one's Jack O'Shea. Sean Welch moving out to the left now and taking Sean Doherty with him. Referee penalises Dublin for bringing Sean Walsh down. Gail Driscoll questioning the decision. Mikey Sheehy to take it. As you can see, almost in front of the goal. Slightly to the left of it. And it's over the bar. Another point for Kerry, another point for Mikey Sheehy, who has scored both the Kerry points after 6 minutes of play. It's Kerry 2 points, Dublin no score. And certainly Kerry the masters in the early stages of this game. Paddy Cullen with the kick out. Right down the middle. Twisted out to this side, got by Tommy Drum. Jimmy Keaveney and John O'Keefe. The ball breaking to Anton O'Toole. Anton O'Toole with it now for Dublin. Getting it inside to Tony Hanaho. Still Tony Hanaho. Hanaho's shot and it's the point. Tony Hanaho, the Dublin captain, taking his chance there. It came his way. He sold a dummy and sent it over to make it Kerry 2 points, Dublin 1. Just over 7 minutes gone, first half. Nice fielding momentarily there by Jack O'Shea, but that's Fran Ryder trying to get it past 4 Kerry men. This is Ger Power, the ever-energetic Ger Power. Kevin Moran blocking his way. Tommy Drum. Brian Mullins. Kevin Moran. Now Dublin settling down. The good deal better. And here comes the defending Kevin Moran in one of his sallies into attack. Up it goes to Tony Hanaho. And he tries to, I don't know what he tried to do, fisted hurling style into the net. But he missed and the ball is come out now. And it's Kerry coming away. Paudie Lynch, Pat Spillane. Racing up the far wing is John Egan. All alone, and he's going to get it. He's got it. He's all alone. And now he's no longer alone as he tries to burst his way through, takes his shot, and scores his point. John Egan, the scorer of that one, making it 3 points to 1 in favour of Kerry. And about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes gone in this first half. Paddy Cullen with the kick out. 3 points to 1. A lot of misfeeding in the centre of the field and taking advantage of dithering around there. Mikey Sheehy. Ball going out to Paudie O'Shea, in now to Mikey Sheehy. Mikey's on the ground. It is... Well, the referee has gone up and has awarded a free outside the penalty area. It is outside the penalty area. Mikey Sheehy is going to take it, and surely this is 4-1 for the Kingdom. No, it's saved by Paddy Cullen. Fran Ryder bringing it down. But robbed there in the centre by Ogie Moran. Out now to Sean Walsh, who's doing a roving job at full forward. Sean Doherty trying to keep him off the ball. It's very near the end line back there as Robbie Kelleher clears it to David Hickey. Out to Tony Hanaho. Nipping in there with it is Ger O'Keefe. Ger O'Keefe is supposed to be playing at left full back, but he's up now in the 60 yards from the Dublin goal, and the referee speaking to Brian Mullins for the tackle there on Ger O'Keefe. Brian walking away now, and the referee giving the free where the ball landed after it was kicked. Mikey Sheehy to take it. It's at an awkward enough angle, but not for Mikey, about 35 yards out. Oh, a lovely point there for Kerry. Mikey Sheehy, the scorer again, his third of the game, making it Kerry 4 points, Dublin 1. 11 minutes gone on this first half, and this sharpshooter from Tralee certainly picking off his points when he gets the chance from frees or from play. Paddy Cullen. Short one, intended to be short, obviously, to Tommy Drum, to Kevin Moran. Through the centre now to David Hickey. Davy with 3 Kerry men around him. There must be loose men around somewhere, he says. He tries in the centre, but John O'Keefe isn't the man he wanted. In possession now, John Egan. John Egan supposed to be a half-back or a half-forward, playing up down to the defence, and this is Brian Mullins breaking through now. Out to the wing, intercepted by John O'Keefe. Nicely done too. And the referee waves on play there as John comes out, but his clearance goes over the sideline. Line ball to Dublin. Line ball to Dublin, and Jimmy Keaveney going out to take it. Jimmy has been known to send them over from positions like this before. Well, this isn't one of them. Goes right into Ogie Moran. And he finds touch on his own 50-yard line. Jimmy Keaveney again. Across to Tommy Drum, waiting for it. Tommy shot out to the left, and it's gone wide. John McCarthy tried to get up. Tommy Drum signaling over to Jimmy Keaveney. Sorry, Jimmy, I didn't finish it the way you would have liked. 4 points to 1, Kerry leading. Bodie O'Mahony coming in with the ball now to place it. I noticed that Jimmy Keaveney, yes, he's still full forward, but Tony Hanaho appears to be gone top of the right momentarily, and Tim Kennelly has gone after him. Bobby Doyle is out centre half forward, and Ger O'Keefe has gone after him. Nice bit of feeding in the centre of the field by Brian Mullins. Up now towards Hanaho. He gets it down now towards Anton O'Toole. Anton's shot is high, it's good, and it's a point. Anton there was blocked off apparently effectively until he eventually shook off the blocking off and sent it over to make it now 4 points to 2 in favour of Kerry after almost 14 minutes of play in this first half. Paul O'Mahony. Ogie Moran being very effective there at right half back up the field. Robbie Kelleher doesn't hold on to it. Down to Fran Ryder. Out comes John McCarthy and Jimmy Deenahan. Referee penalises Deenahan for a push in the back and a free to Dublin. Funny thing, the man that's doing the roving today isn't Bobby Doyle, it's Tony Hanaho, who at the moment is up at top of the right. A moment ago he was over on the far side. He's wandering everywhere, and Tim Kennelly is going everywhere with him. Jimmy Keaveney to take this free exactly on the 50-yard line. Oh, a lovely shot. Oh, a grand point by Jimmy Keaveney. What a beauty. What a beauty by the man who came back and stayed back. 15 minutes gone into this first half, and Kerry now leading by 4 points to 3. Paddy O'Mahony with the kick out once again. Into the centre of the field, and Brian Mullins going up to catch, doesn't quite do so. Paddy O'Shea, it's out over the line. We nearly lost the television camera, because not even a television camera would stand up to Paddy O'Shea going into it at speed. Paddy couldn't keep the ball going over the line ball for Dublin. And that one, Jack O'Shea got the ball right in the face there. This is Pat O'Neill. Pat O'Neill tripped by Paddy O'Shea, and there it is, a free as the referee writes the name or the number of Paddy O'Shea in his little book on the personal foul. Meanwhile, Jack O'Shea, who got a rebound there, the ball straight into the face, is down being attended to, but the game goes on. Can this be the equaliser? Jimmy Keefe got a point from about 5 yards further out. Well, the distance was right, the direction was wrong, the shot was wide. And Jack O'Shea is all right, he resumes his position. He must have seen stars and stripes with that ball crashing right into his face. Once again going high in the air there. Here he goes. He's 30 yards out. He takes his shot and he is sent it wide. Well, that left hand went out as much as to say to whoever it was that was saying something to him, well, I did my best. Or something like that. Paddy O'Mahony with the kick out once again. Kerry leading 4-3. And Jack O'Shea, the ball knocked out of his hand there, but it goes to Paddy O'Shea. Robbie Kelleher down to the waiting Kevin Moran. Out to Jack McCarthy, Jimmy Deanahan going after him. And the ball gone over the line. The ball's over the line. They're playing away. And the linesman signalling that it is a line ball for Kerry. Linesman Mick Byrne just getting the ball. Here is Esso over there, and it's about, 40 yards out from the Kerry goal. Ogie Moran. Pat O'Neill. Wide open space out here. Nobody there but the linesman, and the linesman signals line ball for Kerry. Tim Kennelly to take it. This is the farmer on the Kerry team. Half blocked down by Tony Hanaho. Jack O'Shea getting it. And Sean Walsh getting the better of a tussle there with Sean Doherty. This is Pat Spillane trying to work his way through. Brian Mullins blocks him. This is Paddy O'Shea. And the referee penalises Paddy for carrying the ball too far. He was surrounded by Dublin men. He had nowhere to go but into a blue jersey, and he held on too long. Gay O'Driscoll with the free. Gerald Keith, who seems to be everywhere today, being chased by Bobby Doyle. Back to Ger Power. This is Barry Walsh in under with Robbie Kelleher. Robbie fielding it there, very, very well indeed. To Brian Mullins. Out on the far side to Ken Ryder, who eventually gets out to it. It was Bobby Doyle who went to it first, and this is Bobby getting it now. Gerald Keefe after him. Bobby takes his shot. And Bobby sends it wide. Score remains 4-3 in favour of Kerry. Just 1 point between them. 19 minutes gone in this first half. Paddy O'Mahony, who you may recall injured his ankle in the All-Ireland final last year and had to go off and was out of football for many, many months. Back on the Kerry team now and placing the ball for the kick-out. Twisted down there by Pat Spillane. It was an intended pass back to Ger Power. The Referee blowing his whistle, and there are 2 Kerry men down now. One Ger Power with the cap on the ankle, and the other John O'Keefe with a little bit of exhaustion, I think. John O'Keefe taking the free out for Kerry. This is Pat Spillane. Sean Doherty, the full-back, has had to come out to the centre field to follow Sean Walsh. This is Pat O'Neill. That's Tony Hanaho, let it run up the far side. Jim Deenahan trying to get to a count. Hanaho is after him now as it goes near the end line, and it is a 50. Jimmy Deenahan more or less forced under pressure to grab the ball, and as he did so, he was hooshed over the side, over the end line, and there's a line ball, or a 50, I should say, for Dublin to be taken by Jimmy Keaveney. It's about 5 yards in from the sideline. You can see the sideline flag there, pretty near where he scored a point some minutes ago. Nice shot in towards the goal, fielded in there by John O'Keefe. Out it comes between Sean Walsh and Sean Doherty, and Doherty gets the best of this one. He takes his shot from 50 yards from the Kerry goal and sends it wide. And Sean Walsh is moving outfield now, and everywhere he goes, Sean Doherty there, number 3 for Dublin, has to go. Sean Walsh standing beside him, just behind him now, to the left. Dan Ryder fists it down. Very little holding of the ball in the centre of the field. The one man that's fielding when he gets up there is Brian Mullen. Cody Lynch, foul there by Kevin Moran. Free to Cody O'Shea and Kerry, quickly taken to Pat Spillane on the 50, 40. In now to Jack O'Shea. Jack's shot is gone to the left and has gone wide. And the score remains Kerry 4, Dublin 3. 22 minutes gone of this first half. Cody Lynch getting the better of the fisting down efforts there, and the referee awarding a free to Kerry. Mikey Sheehy, is he going to try another short one, or going to have a go at a point? And the way he's running back, it looks as if it's going to be an effort at a point. And Sean Walsh has it. It's a goal! A goal for Kerry! Sean Walsh, the scorer. A free from Mikey Sheehy into Sean Walsh, and Sean Walsh crashing it into the net, giving nobody a chance of saving it. Kerry once more, Dublin 3 points after 23 minutes of play in the first half. A very well taken goal indeed. 1-4 to 3 points now. 7 points to 3. Kerry leading. And a lovely bit of feeding by Pat O'Neill. John O'Keefe judging it well, being helped there by Tim Kennelly, going back to cover off. There seem to be loose Kerry men everywhere now. That's Cody Lynch. That's Jack O'Shea. That's Sean Walsh. In it goes now to Mikey Sheehy. Another shot, and it's a point. It's a point scored by Mikey Sheehy. A moment ago, Mikey handed a pass to Sean Walsh, and this time it was Sean Walsh to Mikey Sheehy, and the point. Making it Kerry 1-5, Dublin 3 points. 24 minutes, first half. Paddy Cullen now at the kickoff. Out again. There's a switch in the Kerry team. This is Ogie Moran. Kerry with their tails up now. John Egan, Pat O'Neill going for it together. It's gone out over the line. A line ball to Dublin. Pat Spillane top of the left now. Mikey Sheehy left half. Barry Walsh, right half forward for Kerry. John Egan, anywhere you like. Pat O'Neill. And Kerry dominating it again. That's Paddy O'Shea now being chased by Brian Mullins. Jack O'Shea. Grand Ryder trying to get to him. But Jack's shot is high. And it's gone to the left and wide. Kerry leading and deservedly leading. 1 goal and 5 points to Dublin's 3 points. 10 minutes left in this first half. Jack O'Shea not too happy with that shot. Kevin Moran in possession and the free to Dublin. Kevin Moran to take it. The crowd trying to rise the Dublin team. O'Toole, very near the sideline, but keeping it in play. Oh, a lovely point, a lovely curling point there by Anthony O'Toole. Going up along the wing there, thinking for a moment that he might pass the ball in and try and start a movement, but not doing so, and sending the ball over the bar. Fran Ryder's gone off the Dublin team and has been replaced by Bernard Brogan. Bernard Brogan, who was out drilling for oil or something like that off Cherbourg, is back now for the last week in training with Dublin and has come on the team on the centre of the field where Fran Ryder just wasn't quite making it. Now it's Kevin Moran to Tommy Drum. And Pat Spillane blocks the kick. Pat was selling so many dummies he bought one himself. Brian Mullins. John McCarthy. John McCarthy arrested there as he was going through, if one could use such a description. And Jimmy Keevely gets a knock on the mouth there with the ball completely away from the action. Or the action in fact pulled up Jimmy going for the ball, and he retaliated there by cracking one of the Kerry men. And it was Tim Kennelly, I think. Jimmy got a crack there on the side of the face, and his reaction to it was just to return the quote compliment unquote. But the referee had blown his whistle previously for a free for Dublin out about 40 yards out from the goal. The referee writing some names in his book. One is T. Kennelly and the other is J. Keevely. Bobby Doyle very kindly bringing the ball up. And Jimmy Keevely, we'll see how rattled he was as he comes out to take the free. And the referee is awarding a free, but he's taking the ball way back. Bobby Doyle took it up a yard or two, but the referee took it back quite a bit. Anyway, the game goes on with Jimmy Keevely coming now to take this free inside the 50. He sends it high, he sends it wide, and the score remains 8 points to 4 in favour of Kerry. 28 minutes gone in this first half. O'Mahony trying to move it upright there to get room to take the kick. Paddy O'Shea, the referee penalises Dublin man Bernard Brogan for pulling him by the leg there. Quickly taken free to Pat Spillane. Bernard Brogan after him, with Pat Spillane. And the referee writes the name. He must have given up taking numbers. He's writing the name now of Bernard Brogan for a personal foul there on the Kerry man going through. The Kerry man took a very quick free there, even before the referee was ready. Mikey Sheehy now with the free just on the 50-yard line. It's good. It's over the bar, and the score is Kerry 1-6, Dublin 4 points. And And 5 points of that total of 1-6 have been scored by Mikey Sheehy, who has moved out, as I say, to left half forward, with Pat Spillane top of the left for Kerry. Paddy Cullen's kick, tapped down to Robbie Kelleher, always willing to turn defence into attack. John O'Keefe coming out to that ball there, quicker than Jimmy Keevely, Paudie O'Shea, Barry Walsh. Barry being chased now by Brian Mullins. Kevin Moran with the ball. And the referee has called back the play and has awarded a free to Kerry. He obviously was under the opinion that Brian Mullins had tripped the Kerry man. 5 minutes left in this first half. Jack O'Shea with a short pass out to John Egan. Paudie O'Shea. Jack O'Shea. Wide O'Shea. Well, plenty of chances. Kerry leading 1-6 to 4 points, but they've dwindled away a number of very attractive-looking chances. Of course, Dublin have done likewise, notably that, what appeared to be a gift goal for Jimmy Keevely very early on. From the kick-out, it's Anton O'Toole. Bobby Doyle. Tony Hanahan. Round one, but there's nobody home. Jimmy Deenahan. Tim Kennelly. Ger O'Keefe. Pat Spillane now and Gale Driscoll going for it. And the referee has awarded a free to Dublin there for a push by Pat Spillane on Gale Driscoll. And Pat does not agree under any circumstances with that decision. I hope this isn't a broadcast for the deaf. Kevin Moran. Anton, but everywhere the ball comes down, there's a Kerry man lying loose. But the Kerry can keep up this amazing pressure. They have run Dublin off their feet in the early stages of this half, and every now and again one gets the impression they were getting a wee bit weary. Are they or are they not? Bobby Doyle shot into the goalmouth, and Paud O'Shea coming out. Paud O'Mahony coming out with it. This is Bobby Doyle. Come up, he says. Tommy Drum. Jimmy Keevely beaten for that ground ball again, but getting it back this time. Jimmy Deenahan. Kevin Moran. Kevin swinging into attack now. He's 30 yards out, and he has sent it wide. Kevin Moran once again sallying up from his defensive position, getting into a shooting position, but sending that one wide. O'Mahony places the ball now for the kick-out. 5 points between them. Kerry 1-4, Dublin 4 points. About 2 minutes left in this first half. Nice bit of feeder by Anton O'Toole. And as Brian Mullins gets the ball there, the referee awards a free to Dublin for holding one of the Dublin players. David Hickey now. Or John McCarthy it is, in fact. Oh no, David Hickey it was, and the referee has awarded a free to Dublin there. And Dave looked to me as if he was on his way down before there was a Kerry man near him, but there we are. Jimmy Keevely. And a point, narrowing the gap now. Now it's 9-5 in favour of Kerry. Jimmy Keevely, the scorer of that one. The score, 1 goal and 6 points for Kerry, 5 points for Dublin. Jimmy, the scorer of just 2 of those 5. About a minute or so left in this first half. Robbie Kelleher covering off again to Anton O'Toole. A little bit of the God directed about that pass of Anton's, but Tommy Drum gets it. This is Brian Mullins coming to it now. Tony Hanahoe might hold on to it. It comes back to Anton O'Toole. It's high and it narrows the gap still further. Those last 2 points just before the interval could be very important for Dublin. The score, Kerry 1 goal and 6 points. Dublin 6 points. Anton having scored 3 points for Dublin. Just a goal between them. We're very near the half-time whistle. Paddy O'Mahony with the kick out. Pat O'Neill going up with John Egan. Breaks down to Paddy O'Shea. Jack O'Shea and Brian Mullins after him there briefly. David Hickey back there trying to get to Jack O'Shea. That was Ogie Moran. Bobby Doyle back there chasing Ogie. And with the ball going off Ogie's boot over the line, line ball for Dublin. We're very, very near that half-time whistle now. Robbie Kelleher to take this line ball, and I wouldn't be surprised that the referee would blow his whistle pretty well when this ball was kicked. And he did, boy. Half-time whistle is gone, and so would half-time in an All-Ireland football semi-final that's close without being brilliant. The Kerry men lead 1 goal and 6 points to Dublin 6 points. And those last 2 points that Dublin got just before the interval, they took the nasty look from the Dublin point of view off the scoreboard and would give them a lot more heart in that dressing room than they would have had without them. One of them scored by Jimmy Keaveney, the other one scored by Anton O'Toole. Just checking
substitution in the Kerry team.
His
number 23,
lists and what have you in the centre of the field. There's Tom Doyle, limbering up, loosening up. He's had a half hour or 35 minutes looking on. Now he's got 35 minutes in action. And that's Kevin Moran breaking away for Dublin, just as he did in the All-Ireland final at the start last year. He's in front of the goal. He takes his shot, a hopping ball in that goes to Paddy O'Mahony, and Paddy fields it delightfully and clears it outfield. When it comes to Tommy Drum, Brian Mullins, Tom Doyle is down there. Brian Mullins' pass goes astray. Eventually gets back to him, but now it goes to John McCarthy. Brian Mullins. Jimmy Keaveney trying to get it up there, but Ogie Moran gets it. Whether it was Jimmy or John O'Keefe, I wouldn't be sure, but Ogie got it. This is Gail Driscoll gone back 50 yards from his own goal. Tommy Drum. Bobby Doyle. Tommy Drum. John McCarthy getting his fist through across the front of Tony Hanahoe. It must be, it is, it's a goal! John McCarthy, the scorer. The sides are level, a goal and 6 to a goal and 6. A passing movement that Tony Hanahoe looked as if he must score. The ball bobbled about, and eventually it was John McCarthy who pressed it into the net. 1-6 to 1-6 after 2 minutes of this second half. This is Pat Spillane. And the referee awards a free to him, and it is just inside the Dublin 70-yard line. Ogie Moran to take it. Doing a little solo all on his own. Bobby Doyle and Ger O'Keefe. What a great game Ger O'Keefe is having. Oh, a lovely point there by Ger O'Keefe, moving up to within 40 yards of the Dublin goal and sending the ball over for a point to lead the score now. Kerry 1-7, Dublin 1-6, 3 minutes gone in the second half. And that's what he's doing with a broken toe. Paddy Cullen now. Pat Spillane. Kevin Moran now for Dublin. tool for Dublin, Bernard Brogan. Nicely robbed there. Jimmy Deanahan going over to help the clearance. And out over the sideline, about 60 yards out from the Kerry goal. Solo move there by Bernard Brogan that looked as if it was going to bring something, but the ball flicked away from him there very, very nicely. Tommy Drum. Jimmy Keaveney across the goal mouth. John McCarthy trying to get through. A shot, and it is... No, the referee has blown his whistle and has awarded a free to Dublin. The umpire bending down to put up the flag there, but the referee apparently had blown the whistle before the ball was kicked, and there's a free to Dublin to be taken by Jimmy Keaveney. Jimmy Keaveney placing it on the 21, slightly to the right of the goal. Is this the equaliser once again? Here it comes. Yes, it is. 5 minutes gone in the second half, and the sides are level, 1 goal and 7 points each. And oh, how closely these two teams are matched. O'Mahony. Jack O'Shea, who's moved up into the attack now. Tommy Doyle with it now. Into an intended pass to Sean Welch, intercepted there, and the referee has gone up and has awarded a free on the 14-yard line. Referee being very insistent that it's on the 14-yard line. This is Mikey Sheehy, and this, I'm sure, is the lead for Kerry again. It is. A point by Mikey Sheehy now, his 6th of the game, making the score Kerry. 1 goal and 8 points. Dublin, 1 goal and 7. 1 point between them, 6 minutes gone in the second half. 29 minutes of this left. Hallelujah. Paddy Cullen. Bernard Brogan. Pats Bilal. And Jimmy Deanahan, a lovely clearance outfield. It's got by Mikey Sheehy. Ball deflected out now to the oncoming Jack O'Shea. Jack now out to Sean Walsh. Sean Walsh in front of the goal. He passed the but there's nobody there. There was nobody there to put the finishing touches to it. Kevin Moran got it out, and back come Kerry again. Paudie O'Shea. And the referee awards a free against Brian Mullins. Brian putting his hands out, saying, "What did I do?" Free to be taken by Mikey Sheehy. Does this stretch the Kerry lead to a second point? No, it doesn't. Paddy Cullen grabbing it well. 2 Kerry men for 1. The 1 Dublin man was Bobby Doyle. He gets it to Kevin Moran. And here goes the attacking defender again. Up now to Bernard Brogan. And a lovely interception by Ogie Moran. Ogie under pressure. The ball knocked away from him. Jimmy Keaveney with the ball now. He's trying to get room to take a shot. It's across in front of the goal. It's saved in there by Tim Kennedy. And Kennedy's clearance into the centre of the field comes to Brian Mullins. David Hickey missing the ball there. Pat Spillane is back to help a beleaguered defence. Bobby Doyle. Bernard Brogan. Brogan's shot is wide, and the score remains Kerry 1-8, Dublin 1-7. 1 point between them. Bernard, well, he could have struck point there, and it just went to the right and wide. Paddy O'Malley with the kick out once again. Just a kick of a ball between them. This is Tom Doyle. Across now to Paddy Lynch. Paddy's shot is to the right and it's gone wide. Paddy Cullen not wasting any time now. A quick kick out. A short one, but it goes to where it's intended, to Robbie Kelleher. To Pat O'Neill. Turning out towards the sideline. Tony Hanaho is in under it, so also Kim Kennelly. In comes David Hickey. Up along the wing here. Out John O'Keefe. And the referee awarding a free against Anton O'Toole there. Free out for Kerry, and Anton O'Toole's name being taken for a foul charge there with arms waving on John O'Keefe. 1 point between them now, 11 to 10. Tim Kennelly to take the free out for Kerry. Robbie Kelleher, what a lovely pair of hands he has for catching the ball and getting it back again. Now there's a free to Dublin. Brian Mullins to Pat O'Neill. Half flop down there. This is Bobby Doyle. Well, he's got it up some way. Gerard O'Keefe is after him. Jimmy Keaveney. Bernard Brogan and Paddy O'Shea. This is Tommy Drum. Dublin forced to pass because the Kerry men are covering them off so well. What an effective clearance there by Ogie Moran. Well, Mikey Sheehy's effort mightn't have been all that good. It wound up over the sideline. The Dublin forwards with plenty of possession there, but they're forced to pass because the Kerry men seem to be covering off as they try to get room to score. Kerry on the defensive now, another line ball for Dublin. 60 yards out from the Kerry goal, far side of the field. 11 minutes gone, second half. Up comes Ger Power, and he is brought down by Brian Mullins. And I'm just wondering how many personal fouls that is against Brian Mullins. It's Ger Power who's down. And the referee having a very, very stern word with Brian Mullins, as much as to say, one more, Brian, and you are gone. But Ger Power is all right. He resumes his position. 1 point between them still. Tim Kennelly taking this free. Or Anton O'Toole. Tim Kennelly's clearance. Kevin Moran. Robbie Kelleher. Maybe a left full back, but he's 40 yards out from the Kerry goal. Feeded out there by John O'Keefe. Having a great game. This is Pat Spillane breaking now. Still Pat Spillane. The forwards running on inside him. Out now to Sean Walsh. Sean's kick is good. It's over the bar. How fortunate indeed for Kerry that Sean Walsh was sufficiently fit to take his place. Kerry won 9, Dublin won 7. 2 points between them now, and 13 minutes gone in the second half. Anton O'Toole having his game of the year today. 3 to Dublin on the halfway line. Brian Mullins to David Hickey and Ogie Moran. Between them it is David Hickey now. John McCarthy. David Hickey. A tentative kind of a shot there. Robbie Kelleher, Pat O'Neill, Bobby Doyle, Jimmy Keaveney. Watch the way the Kerry men cover them off there. Again, the ball blocked down inside, close to the parallelogram there, and Tim Kennedy is in possession, is tripped as he's coming out, and there is a free for Kerry from just inside their own 14-yard line, and Tim Kennedy has gone down. I see Cody O'Mahony calling for assistance from the sideline. There's a Dublin man down as well, back behind him. Bobby Doyle is the Dublin man. He is up. The score 19 to 17, 2 points between them. Bobby limping quite a bit there on the right, but the further he walks, the less the limp, so it seems to be working his way out, or its way out, but they seem to be attending pretty strenuously to Tim Kennedy. The ambulance men are satisfied that they've done their bit. There's a free out for Kerry, just about 10 yards out from their own goal, and Tim Kennedy is walking away. Here he is on the right now, and like Bobby Doyle, the further he goes, the less of a length. He too is working it out of his system. Cody O'Mahony now with the kick. Robbie Kelleher. And Ger O'Keefe. Ger, what a great game he's having. And Paddy Cullen has come out to the 21-yard line, passes the ball down to Robbie Kelleher. Robbie with it now, up along the left wing to John McCarthy and Jim Deenahan. Jim Deenahan is penalised for the push in the back there. The play is going on, but the ball comes back. Anton O'Toole racing away, but the whistle has definitely gone. Well, the Dublin defence has moved right up now towards attack. A lot of the Kerry supporters booing Brian Mullins as he comes up to take the kick. Out towards the left here. John O'Keefe, Ger O'Keefe. What a firm that is today. Dale Driscoll gone back to cover off. Bobby Doyle, Brian Mullins. And the play goes on. Jimmy Keaveney trying to get it up. Jimmy Deenahan trying to see that he doesn't. Bernard Brogan, Bobby Doyle, out to Tommy Drum, into Anton O'Toole. Anton's shot is over the bar and it's the point, and now there's only 1 point between them. Anton O'Toole, who this year had not been having the good games that are customary for Anton, is certainly making up for it today. He scored 4 of Dublin's total, and the score is Kerry 1-9, Dublin 1-8. 18 minutes left in the game. Cody O'Mahony with the kick out. 1 point between the sides. Last Sunday's semi-final a draw. What competition. Brian Mullins' kick blocked down by Paddy O'Shea. O'Neill's legs coming there at a good time for Dublin because the ball was heading straight for John Egan, but it did go off Pat, and it's a line ball to Kerry. Ogie to take it, Ogie Moran. This is Sean Doherty. That was Tony Hanaho in behind Tim Kennedy there. And that's Ger Power. That was Tony Hanaho taking Ger Power by the jersey. And giving a free away to Kerry. Quickly taken to Cody Lynch. And Cody sends it oh so wide. And still just 1 point between them. Kerry 1-9, Dublin 1-8. Brian Mullins. Anton O'Toole. Tony Hanaho. And Tony Hanaho's pass goes straight into the hands of Ogie Moran. Nice twisted effort there by Pat O'Neill to the waiting Jimmy Keaveney. Free to Dublin. Can this be the equaliser? It seems I'll be saying that in my sleep, but that's the way it is in this kind of a game. The free is 30 yards out. Some supporters throwing tin cans in at Jimmy Keaveney up here as he's taking the free. Dangerous ball. Cody O'Shea bringing it out. He's over the line. It's a line ball. He's going away with the ball, but the linesman has signaled a line ball for Dublin. It is 30 yards out, a little bit more than 30 yards out from the Kerry goal over on the far side of the field. "15 minutes left in the game. Bobby Doyle gone over to take this line ball, which he sends right into the goal mouth. Up they go for it. It's fisted and it's over the bar! It's over the bar! I think it was David Hickey that got his fist to it. The ball landed down on the square. Fist went up. I think it was David that got his fist to it. And the sides are level at a goal and 9 points each. Just over 14 minutes left in the game. 1-9. Sean Doherty. And run, boys, run. That's what it is now. And the one who gets there first was Tony Hanaho. The man who got his boot to it was Tim Kennedy. A line ball for Dublin. Bobby Doyle. And the ball down in front of the goal. This is Hanaho. And that is the lead for Dublin for the first time in the game. Tony Hanaho, who may not have been having the greatest of games up to now, has put Dublin into the lead. Dublin 1-10, Kerry 1-9. Here come Kerry, Pat Spillane, Sean Walsh. Sean Walsh still. And it's over the bar and they're level again. Oh, what a game. Sean Walsh again. 110 to 110. The score after about, 22 minutes of the second half. Listen to the crowd. Dublin, Kerry. Short kick out intended to Kevin Moran. Anton O'Toole and Ger Power. And it's a Dublin ball. The Dublin ball, Pat O'Neill away over on the far side as if he's going to take it. Bobby Doyle running over if he's going to take it. One of them will take it anyway. Bobby Doyle to take it. John O'Keefe. Picks it up by Cody Lynch, and this is Bobby Kelleher. This is Bobby Doyle. Still Bobby Doyle on the 14. And it's the lead again for Dublin. Bobby Doyle, the scorer of that one, sending it over. Dublin 111, 1-10. 12 minutes left in the game. Paddy O'Shea, and this is Paddy Lynch. Nothing in front of him but the goalkeeper. He takes his shot, and it's got over the bar. And Kerry lead. No, Kerry are level again. 14 points each. 111 to 111. Paddy Lynch, the scorer of that one. Going away, he had the whole open space of Croke Park in front of him. He decided not to tempt Providence and go too far. He took what God had given him, a point. Paddy Cullen now with the kick out. Jack O'Shea, Pat Spillane. Still Pat Spillane. He's gone right through now. Mikey Sheehy. And Kerry lead again. Kerry lead again with Mike Sheehy taking that one and sending it over after 26 minutes of play. 7 points Mikey has scored today. And here comes Dublin again. Tommy Drum to David Hickey. That Ogie Moran took advantage of. Paddy Lynch, Sean Walsh, Tom Doyle, John Egan. And it's another point for Kerry. John Egan the scorer. Kerry 113, Dublin 111. 10 minutes left in the game. And I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to that 10 minutes. Jack O'Shea, robbed by Kevin Moran. The referee penalises Kevin for pulling the ball away from him, and there's a free to Kerry. 60 yards out from the Dublin goal. Mikey Sheehy will take it. Very near the end line, but kept in play by Tom Doyle. Intercepted by Tommy Drum. Oh, Sean Doherty didn't know where it was coming from, but Pat Spillane did. And the referee has penalised him for overplaying the ball. Quickly taken free by Tommy Drum. The referee calls back the play. That one taken a little bit too quickly. Too quickly for the referee, that is. Gay O'Driscoll to take the free now. Gay coming over from his right wing to the left. Brian Mullins eventually getting it to Tommy Drum too. Pat O'Neill. Bernard Brogan running up the wing there. Doesn't quite get there as Jimmy Geenahan comes charging in and relieves under pressure. Line ball to Dublin. Bobby Doyle to take it. And the ball being placed about 5 yards from the corner flag. Tony Hanaho. It's a high one. Sweeping up the ball as it comes out. Paddy Lynch. Gay O'Driscoll. Pat O'Neill. Brian Mullins. And the ball breaking away now to Tommy Doyle. Doyle up the field now to John Egan, who's gone across to the far wing. John's shot has gone wide and the score remains 16 points to 14. Pat Gogarty is coming in the Dublin team. Gogarty on for Dublin. And the play goes on. Ball comes up this wing now. Man that's gone off is John McCarthy, and it was his man that belted that ball out there. Jack O'Shea. Ger O'Keefe. And it's heading for the sideline. Sean Walsh is... No, he can't make it. Just a bridge too far, a step too far for him there. Sean Doherty to take the line ball. Kerry leading by 2 points. And the ball gone out over the line, and the linesman holding up his flag down in under us. It is a Dublin ball. Taken by Brian Mullins. Anton O'Toole. Tony Hanaho has it now, in front of the goal. It's a goal! What a wonderful goal by David Hickey. And Dublin lead again. 6 minutes left in the game. Dublin 2-11, Kerry 1-13, 17 points to 16. Never in history have 2 All-Ireland semi-finals ended in draws. I wonder, will history be made today? 3 to Dublin with 5 minutes left of the game. Quickly taken to Robbie Kelleher. And Robbie Kelleher way out to the right and also very, very wide. Kerry are getting ready now for a substitution on the far side too. Pat McCarthy is coming in for Kerry. I can see Mick O'Dwyer having a huddle with his fellow selectors over there. Pat McCarthy getting ready to come in. He better get in there quick or it'll be too late, because there are now about 4 minutes left in the game. Paul O'Malley. Tommy Drum now for Dublin. Bernard Brogan all alone momentarily, but John O'Keefe it is. What a great game he's having today. Tommy Drum, the ball knocked away from him there, and the referee awards a free to Kerry from 60 yards out from the Dublin goal. John Egan is loose, way over on the far side of the field, screaming for the ball. Paddy Cullen screaming for somebody to watch him. And Gail Driscoll has gone to do it. Ogie Moran with his shot in towards the goal. Oh, what a save by Sean Doherty. Bobby Doyle, the tension and anxiety of the whole lot of them. This is David Hickey coming away now. This is Tony Hanaho. In now to Bernard Brogan. He's in front of the goal. He can't miss. He has it. Bernard Brogan drilling for oil. He drilled for a goal there and drilled right into the back of the net. Bernard Brogan the scorer, and Dublin lead by 4 points. 3-11 to 1-13 with about 3 minutes left in the game. Quite a number of super enthusiastic supporters coming onto the field. 1 or 2 of them being pretty well manhandled, being taken off the field. Well, that's what he gets for coming in over the wire. Pat McCarthy is on the Kerry team. To prove it, he went for that ball. Exactly who went off, I'm not sure at this stage. Dublin leading by 4 points, and here they go again. It's Bobby Doyle. And Paul O'Mahony saving it. Ger O'Keefe, what a great game he's had. And here's Ogie Moran. And here's the other Moran, Kevin. Kerry and Kevin Moran, and the referee penalises Kevin Moran for holding him there, and there's a free quickly taken by Ogie Moran up along the right wing. Sean Walsh gone out for it. It is Jack O'Shea, I think, who's gone off the Kerry team, but this is Sean Walsh trying to get in, and the referee awarding a free to Kerry, 14-yard line, 10 yards to the right of the goal, and surely Mikey Sheehy will try and engineer a goal. That's what he does try to do, but the ball's brought down and cleared out by Tommy Drum. And here's Paddy O'Shea. It's high, but it's wide, and the score remains 20 points to 16 in favour of Dublin. Dublin 3-11, Kerry 1-13. 1 minute left in the game. Cullen, not exactly rushing, placing the ball on this side for the kick out. That's Brian Mullins. And Gay O'Driscoll. Pat Gogarty trying to get it back, and it goes back now to Tony Hanaho. Hanaho's shot is over the bar, and another point for Dublin. We're in the final moments of the game. Dublin 3 goals and 12 points. That's 21. Kerry 1 goal and 13. That is 16. What a resurrection for this Dublin team that seemed so out of it for so long, but are so much in command of this vital and closing stage of the game. This is Bernard Brogan. John O'Keefe. And there's the final whistle, and Dublin have qualified for the All-Ireland final of 1977. And the true sportsmen of Kerry, the first to put their arms around them to congratulate them for this amazing victory. And amazing is what it was, because for so long Kerry dominated. It wasn't until the 21st minute of the second half that Dublin took the lead for the very first time. What an amazing game, and hard to believe that anybody has won it by 5 points. Dublin 3 goals and 12 points, Kerry 1 goal and 13.